I've spoken at hundreds and hundreds of wild game dinners, which has given me a front row seat at some amazing methodology for churches reaching men by watching churches host wild game banquets with incredible success. Having a front row seat has also allowed me to see some major train wrecks at wild game dinners too. The greatest mistake I see churches make is in how they give away door prizes. Now, I would say the greatest mistake at wild game dinners is in giving away too many door prizes, which takes an hour to do it. But honestly, that problem comes in second to the greatest mistake I see churches make. Door prizes going to people that don't need them or really don't even want what they won or know what they've won. So follow me for a second. No true deer hunter who never goes bass fishing wants to win a Min Kohler trolling motor. He'd far rather go to a guy who has a bass boat. And no turkey hunter worth his salt who never deer hunts wants to rob a guy who does deer hunt from winning a summit tree stand. He'd far rather that go to a deer hunter and see him win that awesome prize. And as an event host, you don't want a kid who has never been deer hunting to win or turkey hunting, that is, to win your box call that's worth $200, custom engraved, handmade, and painted. I saw that happen one time. I thought every turkey hunter there was going to vomit because that kid, he didn't even know what he had, and that thing was probably going to be broke by the end of the night. I mean, it was a real shame, right? I've seen that happen so many times. Really great prizes go to people that don't even hunt. Because I found this. I've spoken at hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of wild game dinners, and probably only about 30% of your crowd is going to be what I would consider a hardcore hunter. The other 70% is going to be a mixture of guys who do hunt sometimes, and a lot of dudes just show up because it's a really cool event. So you got to think through that. Here's the solution for door prizes at wild game dinners. It's the single greatest method I've ever seen. It's what I'm going to call the bucket method. I walked into an event venue one time and I noticed that the greeters at the registration table asked people, hey, pick your favorite hunting or your favorite part of the sport, favorite fishing, whatever, and you drop your name in the bucket. So if you were a bass fisherman, you put your name and registration in a card or even your raffle ticket in the fishing bucket. If you were a hunter, you put your name in the hunting bucket. I've even seen a church one time have a bow hunting bucket because they're going to win different stuff. And the most genius thing I ever saw that one church do was they had a 15 and under bucket. They're going to win, headlamps and cool gear and cool prizes, but it doesn't matter if they hunt or not. And any guest that won something, they would now have their name picked from a corresponding bucket that they actually had chosen. It was genius. Now, for the final giveaway, like I saw a church one time give away 3 Bass Pro cards for like $200 each. Or let's say you're going to give away a shotgun or even a four-wheeler. I've spoken at wild game dinners where they've given away tractors. I mean, as in like a Case or John Deere. I'm not kidding. I've spoken at those that give away pickup trucks. Not kidding. So what they did is everybody's name goes back in one big bucket or in one big bin, and they pull from the whole crowd to win the huge grand prize. It really works. One final tip I'd give you, give away prizes all night long. Don't wait until the end. It just takes too much time. I'm telling you, I have sat there as a speaker and watched for 45 minutes people give away prizes and tell stories. And man, people are ready to go. They've been there two and a half hours sometimes. So give them, what you can do is give them away all night long. As soon as they get there and everybody starts eating, you have a microphone and somebody says, hey, ticket number 704 or whatever, and have runners. So what they do is if they're eating, they come up front and get their prize, or they can run it to them while they're sitting and eating. But if you'll give them away about every 5 minutes all night long, when you get to the main event where the speaker speaks and now it's done and the gospel's been shared, now it's over, you just give away your 2 or 3 shotguns or your big finale or your Bass Pro gift cards, and they're out the door in 10 minutes. So that's what I would do. Use that bucket method and use runners all night long, and I promise you'll never regret it. It's the best method I've seen, and I've seen it done all kinds of ways, but I've never seen it done as good as that. Hey, you don't have to work so hard. If you'll go to jasoncruz.com, you can sign up for the Man Minute right there, and the next time it comes out,
it'll come straight to your inbox.